Hello, everybody. Hello. It's welcome back to Strixhaven, a curriculum of chaos, a Patreon exclusive to Dork Tales. Welcome back to school. We are nearing the end of our first year, and as you may notice, we're a little light on the screen today.
Less
uh,
light than it looks, though.
however,
Less light than it looks, because
less light
Traz
than it
is
looks
here.
because yeah. Say hello, Traz.
I am here. Hi. I am
There you
here,
go.
kind of.
So we, due to some illness, some family emergencies, some internet problems, we are down a few people today. So Seldrin and Nell will not be here today. However, we do have Telbron. We just won't be seeing his beautiful face. But he is in costume. He just couldn't quite get the internet working well enough to be here with us visibly.
Telbron has been attacked by the evil demon Comcasto.
Yeah, that checks.
Correct.
That checks.
Yes, and yeah. So welcome to school for the few of us. Quick introductions. Hello, I am Krista. I am your DM for this game. I use they, her, or she, them pronouns. And I I don't know. I said it once, and now it's stuck, and I can't
Yeah, that
say it
like threw me for a loop. Oh boy.
Yeah,
Whatever
it's the
works.
two together all the time. Yeah. But yes, thank you everybody for being here. Very excited to. We're probably gonna do a short game today. I don't know if we'll even really do a break. We're just gonna kind of bump through. But yeah, let's go over to say hello to Kelly. Hi, Kelly.
Hey, folks, how's it going? I'm Kelly. I'm normally in that chair. I forgot my screen's mirrored. I'm normally in that chair, and I'm having a good day because I get to play Kyle, the Superion, Hunk, and Sorcerer. Blood of the Hunk, or whatever he actually
There
is.
you go.
And I'm just watching Traz
Blessed
pop
Hunk.
in and out of the chat, So it might just be the Kai and Arlen show today, which is the weirdest pairing of the game.
It really is.
Oh,
Wait,
could we have
what's
matched
going
on Bumble by
there you
accident, like I
are.
have a blind date?
Oh my god. Okay, that might happen. We'll see.
All right, so
we'll okay, who's next? Let's go down to Arlen. Hi, Bryn.
We could do that. Hi, I'm Bryn. I play Arlen. I use they them pronouns, and I am back. I was not here last week, but I'm here this week, as noted by my face and
what a
visual
face.
demeanor.
You
Oh,
are in fact here.
oh boy, this blind date might be really bad.
It'll be fine, I'm sure.
I just picture it going real bad, like in a real good, real bad way. Of the like, oh, come back to my. Just never mind. I'm not gonna say it. It's too early to talk about pegging.
Oh god. it's so far too early to talk about that.
Or it's just
I'm glad
I'm
that's where you've gone immediately, though. You already know how you want it to end.
I am a dungeon master after all.
Oh my god.
All right. Anyway,
That's
so
dungeon
Traz,
master.
are you here? Trazzy, can
Hi,
you
Traz.
hear me?
Yes, Traz is here, kind of, though. I'm sorry I won't be responding to chat because I got to conserve what little data I have going on through my computer. But yes, I use he, him pronouns, as is Telbron or Pecta the Genie Warlock, who may not be in trouble. It's fine.
I like the idea.
Totally fine.
Can we say that if Traz vanishes, that it's his magic ring or whatever that just keeps going on the fritz and keeps sucking him back in?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, this is correct. If you just
So, and
disappear
another
and you stop answering.
And then I'll just drop one of my rings every time that
There we go,
happens.
perfect.
Okay.
Does Arlen
trying to-
canonically know that Traz is a genie?
He's not a genie. He's a
Yeah,
he-
Telbron's
he's
the genie.
warlock. He's a warlock of a genie.
Okay. That makes way
Well,
more
I guess
sense.
I'm Nell's genie, technically.
Hi-yo.
Because she's never had a friend like you, because she has to rub you the right way, because everything special
do
about
have
you
fun with
came
that.
from a bottle. Like, I don't know.
You you provide wish fulfillment. I don't know. I'm sure.
I mean,
I'm sure
high
in your
levels,
story
technically,
that-
I can.
Hi-oh! Or lower. Too low. Lower. Sorry guys, this is what this is gonna be tonight. We're definitely throwing a bit of a loop.
Feel
so I
free to skip
apologize.
to episode 11 if you don't are
Yeah,
down for
this is just gonna be mayhem. This is gonna be so ridiculous. So
However, may I interject real quick before we start?
yes.
So just to sweeten the pot for Patreon. So patrons, thank you so much for being here. A quick reminder that we are only 3 patrons, which doesn't affect you because you're already here, but maybe stick around with us because we're only 3 patrons from having 2 more shows being Patreon early access exclusives. One of which is Jen's Mage the Ascension, the Technocracy game, Zero Sum, turning into a short run series once a month. And the other is Robin running Radiant Citadel, which I am struggling to come up with a character for that. We're only 3 patrons away from getting the art for that, and 13 patrons from that becoming once a month show. So there's plenty of Patreon content coming your way very soon. Also, Dragonlance is starting like next week, which is for everybody. But
Oh my gosh,
holy
is
crap.
it next week?
It's
Yeah.
it's next week. Holy crap!
Oh, it is December next week. Oh my gosh. It
Yeah,
is
guess
December
what?
Next week.
It's 2023 almost.
Can we not
Stop
talk
it.
about that?
Stop it. Stop
Yeah,
it.
let's not
No.
talk about that. Yeah, Panic in the Citadel, Robin. Make that t-shirt.
We have to pretend that this is actually happening 3 months from now.
Oh
So it
right.
is
yes.
in fact February 2023.
I'm old now.
Happy
Thank you for
Valentine's Day,
watching.
everybody.
If it's Valentine's
Yeah.
Day, I'm old.
Oh yeah. Oh, you are old next year.
I'm old next year.
Aw.
I am
I'm a couple
something.
years away.
You're a couple years
Happy
away.
birthday.
I
Happy belated birthday ahead of time.
thank you. I appreciate the expensive gift you got me, Bren. It was very nice. I can't
You're
wait to
welcome.
see it. I will.
Well, you
s-
said you like pegging, so
I
So-
appreciate the.
so
I
I
really
got you
appreciate. You got me the King
So
of
I
the Hill
got you
box
a
set.
bridge board.
Okay. That's why they call her Peggy.
Oh,
Whoa!
Oh my god.
All right.
Jesus Christ, people.
God, I'm gonna be
Okay.
old. At least I
Cool.
look younger than everyone else my age, which is great.
Just everybody else in the world. You look you look younger than.
Honestly, I
worked with a bunch of grade 1s and 2s today, and you look younger than them.
I do. It's hard to buy alcohol. Or easy because
The
I don't
beer's
drink.
fake. It
But
just pops off.
yeah,
I mean, that's the yeah.
actually some of this beard is fake. I fill in. I do the lining for Kai just to be sure,
Mhm. Oh my goodness.
and the eyebrows are definitely fake.
Mine hide behind my glasses, so I don't have to do them.
Clever girl. Clever.
that's the trick.
Girl. I don't know. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlethems.
Ladies and gentlemen, clever thurl.
Clever girl.
All right.
I don't know. Anyway, hi. Let's go forward into God, I don't even remember what happened last session. What did we do?
I got a monkey.
You did get a monkey. He's very precious.
I cannot wait to show
You
Arlen
you got
my
a monkey?
I'm going to show you.
How
my
did you
monkey.
get a monkey?
He's a cheeky monkey. That is a story that will have to be explained in game. It is a great story, and I am excited
It is.
for it.
It is.
And I get to show everyone my monkey, which is
oh my.
some,
Oh, wait, that's
a
the wrong
phrase.
one. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong page. Continue.
As you do.
Okay. We are
Okay, let's try and remember
continuing.
what happened last session. Arlen was sick, and so sent a stone message to say that they were maidies and gentlethems. That's a good one, Saul. Then Kai had to do detention for breaking a door.
Mhm.
And in doing so, made a very interesting way of dealing with that, which was to build a fake wall to take the monkey with him.
That's
Very
true.
smart.
I sent Ludes to Greta by mistake.
Yes, you accidentally sent Ludes to Greta.
You don't want to
Um,
read my notes. They are
Are they full of Ludes?
Slutshaven University
Probably.
is written in my notes. Also the Genasi cock ring.
Oh, I forgot about the Genasi cock ring. I made
How
a
could
note
you forget?
about that.
All right.
I know. It all happens in the moment. It all
Who's
just goes right out
Nasari
my
and why
brain
are they
again.
bae? Because I have them circled 3 times.
Oh, Nasari is the dean of expression, who is the one that believes everything is art.
Oh yeah, and the other one's a bitch.
Yes. I remember this
Pretty much.
argument.
Yes. I have had that discussion with numerous people, including my girlfriend, who is an art history major and working towards their master's in art history, and is very much on your side, Kelly. So you're all in good company.
BFAs unite.
Yeah, they said they almost had to have a conversation with me because I was telling the story in this, like, yeah, this person who's this and da da da, and then I was like, oh yeah, and Kelly got really angry because I said art rules there are rules to art and blah blah blah, and they were like, oh good, Kelly and I are on good terms, then we're good.
Which girlfriend is this?
Mister.
Yeah.
The one with the art
We
history
were
degree.
Mr. and I were on good terms the moment that they said that I was a fusion of Matt Mercer and Markiplier. And I'm like, you say
Yeah.
the sweetest things, babe.
They said that to me, trying to explain to me who Markiplier was. I was like, I know who Markiplier is.
Hello and welcome to my table. I'm Dungeon Plier.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Market Master. I don't know.
Market Master.
Kelly player.
Kelly Plier. No, Kelly Hammer.
Plier?
It's a different tool. Kelly
Oh.
Ratchet.
Kelly driver.
Kelly Drill.
And then what happened to so Telbron had a very eventful time as he failed his exams about owl bears, which I'm trying to find the
Oh, and I got like
damn
100% on that
owlbear
exam or
exam.
something.
You
got a
get like
ridiculous score.
95%, yeah.
Which for Kai is a 200%.
Pretty much. Yes, you guys did your exams on owl bears. Where is it? No, it's the third and final exam. Where's the second exam?
And then there was
Telbron,
drama.
Then there was a drama.
There
So
was-
Telbron had a moment. Nell followed him back to their dorms and took a little potion of mind reading, and which was a little of a touchy subject for Telbron.
Nah.
A little bit.
Yeah, and some drama ensued, and an aspect released itself from Telbron, who is not in fact a human. What are you, Trizalta?
Well, Telbron doesn't know, but he's a fallen ASMR.
So he's got a
I
little
might-
something that comes out.
It's little.
that?
It's fine.
It's fine. Nobody worry about
Nothing
it. It's
shady.
totally fine.
It's fine.
It's totally okay. There we go. I finally found the dumb thing. Wonderful. Yes, so that was a lot of fun, I suppose. And then Seldrin had a little bit of a time and went home with Aurora, the attractive band. I don't know if we've actually said what she is, but she's a Dampier. And so Dampier, she went, presumably it was trying to take him home because he was very, very drunk after a twincest dance number where he
Oh, that's right. We had Sexy
duplicated-
Oron High School Host Club.
Yes, you did.
Oh,
What's a twincest dance number?
You ever seen Oron
So-
High School Host Club?
No, I'm kind
Okay,
of a
get-
bad weeb.
You're kind of that's pretty bad.
okay, one, go watch it. Right now, we're gonna pause. Go watch the entirety of Oron High School's Host Club.
All right,
Even
bye.
I've seen it.
Bye. Okay. Oh, then
I think
hey, Bryn.
let's just in character watch it. Bring him
Then-
back.
All right, Bryn. Now go watch Chainsaw Man.
I've watched Chainsaw Man.
Okay, we'll keep watching it.
come
It's really
back.
good.
I want to cosplay Pochita.
I
This
want to
is cute.
cosplay everything.
All of it.
So Seldrin turned into Kai and they did a sexy number. It was very wonderful.
That's true.
But Aurora went home with him knowing it was him. Oh, and Seldrin did have a little moment with his frenemy from his
That's
past
right.
that we're still not totally sure what happened. And yes, so they had a moment. Seldrin went back to his dorm, which was actually Kai's, with Aurora, who was a little startled by the monkey on the wall, the
Hmm.
drawn monkey.
He's a
Then
freaky monkey.
Seldrin kind of realized that he was not in his room. And then Aurora bumped into a desk producing a drawn picture of Nell and Kai and showed Seldrin, who panicked a little bit and said, "Oh, nope, just leave that there," and went to sleep. And Kai was out at
Bagheera's.
Bagheera's. You went to Bagheera's dorm.
Yeah, because green is my weakness.
Exactly. So let's start. I'm just gonna do a quick little nod to that goings on. Kai, do you head back to your dorm in the morning?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. You will get a she didn't disappear this time to go get you coffee. Bagheera's passed out next to you.
Nice. I will go through her stuff and leave out like a power bar and a bottle of water for her. Because
Amazing.
yeah, or a banana, like whatever she eats in the morning to carb up for workout.
For sure. Which I'm
'Cause,
sure you
like,
two have discussed at some point.
I
So.
honestly, I think he slept over a couple of times now. He's watched the routine,
Yeah,
so
wonderful.
yeah, he'll do that. Leave that there, and yeah,
Sneak out.
yeah, just quietly head out.
Okay, wonderful. Cool. She kind of, as you set something next to the bed, she kind of like, has a little bit of turn in her sleep and has a little smile, a little toothy grin.
Tusky grin.
A little tusky grin as you head out. So you head back to your dorms, your dorm. When you get there, you walk in and your dresser is kind of knocked askew and like a drawer's left open.
Monkey.
It pops up from behind your bed. Oh?
Did you open my drawer, man? Like, you gotta be careful. I know you're getting used to the place, but try not to knock stuff over, okay?
It jumps around the walls, over the roof, and comes down to next to the dresser and points. And you'll notice there is a little note on your dresser. You will see it says, sorry, got the wrong room. I owe you coffee. Signed
What?
Seldrin.
That's weird.
And you'll see the note is directly above the picture that Nell drew.
Huh.
And Aurora, you'll hear a knock on the door. Did you leave your door open?
Yeah, he always leaves his door open.
Of course. You hear a little knock, and you'll see Aurora kind of leaning around the corner.
Hey.
Good morning. Did Seldrin end up okay?
Well, I don't know. He just said he came in. Did he sleep in my room last night or something?
This is your room. Yes. He thought this was his, I suppose. He was in your mindset, I suppose, last night.
Yeah. I'm just gonna just check around my room and just check the bed real quick. Has it been slept in or tussled in? I'm just gonna look over, maybe even feel for a spot.
The bed is like, I presume Kai is someone that meticulously makes his bed.
Yeah, it's one of the strange.
Okay.
Like, he's honestly surprisingly neat.
Oh, I'm not surprised at all. Absolutely, he would be a very, very neat person. Like tucked edges on the bed. Yeah, absolutely. It has been laid upon but not like rustled.
Okay.
So no one's been in it, but someone has
Been
laid
on it. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Were you? Did you?
Oh, goodness, no! I would never. No, I brought him here because he was very inebriated, and I was not.
Oh, did you
and
think he
I
was
not
me
well.
because he looked like me last night?
I saw him turn into you, and
Oh.
you left with Bagheera, so
I mean,
I assumed that was you and not him. Anyway,
how do you know that I'm not Seldrin the whole time? It's me. I'm Seldrin. Can't you see?
I think you're Kai.
Okay, you're pretty good. You're. I'm not. I shouldn't have tried to put one past you. You're clever.
I have very good senses.
Yeah, I bet. Especially your sense of fashion. Top.
Oh, thank you. Yes, when you're an entertainer, you need to pay attention to these kinds of things.
No, I love your boots. What are they? Those are Ravenloft originals, aren't they?
Oh, yes. My father's from Ravenloft.
Nice. I mean, not many people wear bat leather. It's like super choice.
It's incredibly comfortable. It gets really supple very quickly.
Oh yeah.
And bats are like an invasive species to Ravenloft, so like why not, right? You're helping the environment by getting rid of them.
I hadn't really thought about that before. They're an invasive species?
Well, maybe they are an overwhelming species. There are so many bats in Ravenloft. Like, you wonder why it's dark there all the time? It's because of the bats in disguise.
That's a lot of bats.
It's a lot of bats. Anyway, I should probably get to class.
Yeah.
If you see Seldrin, tell him I came to check on him.
Yeah. Bet. I'll let him know.
Thank you very much, Kai. And she will walk off.
You fucking dog, bro.
As you say that, you kind of turn around and you happen to glance out your window, and you see Seldrin outside, standing with a woman. Not one you've seen before, but like in leathers and a cloak. And you see them talking kind of like rushed at each other and like very close. And then you see her throw a hand behind her and a portal opens up. And her and Seldrin walk through it.
Bro, you got the dog in you. How many is that? Like, seriously. Like, I've taught you well.
Oh, no. his swawkwardness is finally paying off.
Pretty handsome Swakward.
Fantastic. So that's
So
you can begin the rest of your day. And as you do so, begin your push-ups and whatnot, with the monkey cheering you on. We will zoom out of your window and pop over to Arlen, and sort of zoom in to your mom's house, where you have been staying because you have been feeling a little under the weather, and you have to go do your makeup exams today. So, would you like to? You will have been studying, presumably while you were sick.
Yes.
So would you like me to roll some studying checks?
Sick and sniffly. Yeah.
So if you could roll me an ability check, it can be whatever you like, however you feel like you're studying.
In
It can
any
be-
ability check?
Yeah, so you're studying about owl bears, so you could
Okay.
use history because you're learning about the history of people's interactions with owl bears. You could be nature. It could be
Let's do history because I'm
Insights.
really good at that.
That sounds perfect. So go ahead and roll me a history check, please.
14.
Wonderful. That is sufficient studying. Well done. So you are going to have a re-roll for your exams. So when we roll for your exams, you can roll once each, and then one you can use a re-roll. So let's do that. So you are going to go meet up with your professor, and she is going to sit you down, and you and a couple other people are in the classroom, just people that are doing makeup exams. And she'll put your exam down in front of you and say, all right, everyone, pens up and begin. And so the first half of your exam is going to be about owlbear disposition and habits, and is a multiple choice quiz regarding owlbear's hunting, eating, mating, fighting, and living habits. So can you please make me a nature check?
Okay. That is a crit fail.
Oh no!
Yes.
Probably want to use your reroll.
Yeah. Why is she so bad at exams? This happened last time too.
You got exam panic.
Sorry.
I know, right?
Krista's made a mistake. Telbron also failed this exam. So, Telbron, if you would like an opportunity to make up this exam, you may also roll for studying and re-roll for the exam.
Remedial exams.
Exactly. Yeah, so Bryn, if you would like to re-roll, that would be wonderful.
Nat 20.
There
Yeah.
it is. The ends of the spectrum.
Right?
Fantastic. Yes, so if you would, that's perfect. You feel you were really questioning and you weren't sure, but you went back over and you went, no, I'm good. You changed a couple of answers that you were questioning, and you feel good about it now. Then you are going to, your next portion is about owlbear companions. So you're going to write a couple short essays on common methods for taming, training, and handling owlbears, and on keeping owlbears as companions. So please make me an animal handling check.
21.
Very nice. You are very eloquent and in talking about all this, and very good. Traz, are you there? I see you're muted, but I don't know if you're actually present. He might not be.
You might not
Not
be.
promising.
When he's back.
He's in the ring. Been
He's trapped. Yes,
sucked
he's
away.
been trapped within his genie's ring. I can't hear you. It says you're muted.
Yeah.
We're getting notes. from him in
maybe
in
refresh the
side
page.
chat.
Refresh the
Yeah,
page.
just try refreshing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, refresh your page.
Here, I have muted you.
Maybe
I have
we need
muted
to
you.
refresh the
Unmute
page?
yourself. All right. Leave and come back.
Yes, leave and come back.
Go into your ring and then come out of your ring.
Yes.
God damn
Uh,
Comcast.
Internet's not
Seriously,
good
it's like
enough,
fighting.
Yeah.
It's like fighting the Tarrasque.
Exactly. The Tarrasque cast.
Coming out of my
Be a fun
cave.
podcast. Let's
out of-
share some fun owlbear facts while we're waiting.
Okay.
Owlbears, these are some of the things you've learned. Owlbears are aggressive and often ill-tempered carnivores. They are known to attack without provocation. Owlbears most often live in caves or ruins. The bones of their prey serve as their beds and playgrounds.
Owlbears
Owlbears
can
attack-
distinguish between the color lavender and mauve,
Yes, it's
but
a
not between
rare skill.
periwinkle and cornflower.
Yeah, nobody can. Owlbears attack with their razor-sharp beaks and claws. Many scholars believe a kooky wizard created the first owlbear in a breeding experiment gone awry. However, some elves claim owlbears have always existed in the Feywild.
Can we just say a prayer that the owl was the father?
Yes. Let's fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed for the owl.
Although they aren't naturally drawn to cupcakes and muffins, these foods are known to quell an owlbear's foul temper. Arcanobiologists believe they quell the creature's rumbling acid reflux.
Wait, are owlbears not jerks? They just have bad heartburn?
They just have bad
All the
heartburn all the time. Owl
Aw.
bears respond best to training that mimics exactly what their trainer wishes them to do. Crawling on hands and knees is often the best way to teach an owl bear to be a mount, for example. An owl bear's screech sounds vaguely similar to the cry of an enormous owl with terrible indigestion. Owls don't suffer from indigestion, though, making this a sure sign that an owl bear is nearby.
Is this actually in the book?
This is in the book.
I'm very proud of this book.
It's very good. I am a big fan.
They
Ah,
let the
wonderful.
Magic the Gathering people in to write D&D lore, and this is what happens.
It really is. Oh, Trask?
Ring, 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 ring.
No,
It's
no.
a phone.
There you are.
So I don't know how well this is going to work with all the video up.
Okay. Yeah, turn can you I don't know, can you turn our video off? I don't know. Okay.
Focus on
So-
just Krista's video then.
I don't. Like, how do I do that?
You just
Yeah, I
there's
don't know if you can turn us off.
no, but just
yeah.
Just, you want to leave them all small, actually. That will use the least bandwidth.
so just
Oh, so
shrink.
just like shrink the window.
Well, just leave it and like don't maximize anyone.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Yeah, I've left that alone. I have mine turned off.
Wonderful. Okay. So, Traz, would you like to roll for your makeup exam?
I can try. We'll see how this
Okay. Have you spent time studying? Was Nell perhaps helping you study?
Probably
After-
not, because we
after-
decided to kind of stick. We probably decided to stay away from one another for a little bit after what happened.
Fair. Give each other a little space. All right. Fair.
Yeah.
Can you roll a studying check for me then?
I can try.
Yeah.
17.
Oh, Robin's an
So-
owl bear. 17. Wonderful. You got down to it. You focused up. You needed something to take your mind off of everything, and so you really just focused on studying. So if you'd like to make me a nature check for your owl bear disposition and habits.
I don't know which dice is not going to betray me today.
Always the question.
Nope. I'm going to use my reroll.
Go ahead and use
I
your
rolled a
roll.
1.
Oh no.
Matchy match.
I don't want to match that way unless I roll a 20 next.
Yeah, exactly.
So 13.
Okay. You're a little nervous. You're having some troubles. So now on to the short essays regarding owl bear companions. Please make me a animal handling check.
These things I'm really good at. That's the problem.
So good. You're so good at them. Just think positive
Ah,
thoughts.
okay, 19.
Ah,
Oh,
there you go.
go.
You felt a little bit better about this one. Writing is kind of your thing. You can write. Like you can really you can write with the best of them. You're really you're very florid. Fantastic. So you guys are the two in class. You guys are going to kind of leave about the same time. Traz, how is Telbron feeling a little unsure of this, of his
He's unsure. He probably didn't sleep well. He probably looks ragged as hell right now. Just
Sure. Arlen, do you think you're over your illness, or you're still a little sniffly, still feeling a little sick?
So I think she's a little sniffly. Okay, so I was thinking about this. I think I don't know if Arlen was actually sick. I think maybe her
Oh.
parents thought she was sick, but she actually just so she's an Eladrin. I think she switched to Winter after Seldrin, punched the mirror. She was a little freaked out, and she's like hasn't really had that happen before, so she kind of she went back to her parents' place, didn't know what to do with her because they're owls and she's an elf and they don't really understand. So she thinks she was sick, kind of, but now she's kind of coming back. She doesn't really want anyone to know. She doesn't really know what happened to her.
Wait,
makes
is, she
sense.
Okay,
fro-
so she's
is she
Sorry?
frosty and sexy now?
No, I think she's back to being mostly autumnal. That's why she's back
Okay.
at school. But
yeah,
but she
but she still
was
has
for
a little bit of blue tint, maybe
Mhm,
in the
which she's
skin.
Does she
trying
have
to
like
cover
blue,
Valid.
like blue tips?
The
like
ends of your
frosted
hair,
tips.
Like
No.
just basically
white at the end.
like she dyed her hair a while ago and it's just on the edge, you know? Blue
She
roots.
has no. She has like a white streak. How about like Anna?
Oh,
Very-
nice.
very
Left in her
yeah,
hair.
okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Sexy rogue vibes. I'm on it.
Yeah, and then you have, and then just that little bit of like when you've been out in the cold, so you're just a little flushed. So
I will
you
say
still
the-
have that. So you look like you could have been sick because you just have that little bit of like flush.
The cold
to you.
never bothered her anyway, though.
Yes. Well, clearly it did. So you two are going to kind of walk out of the class together. Arlen, you notice that Telbron is looking very dejected and looks like he hasn't slept, and he often has kind of a like very styled little bit of musk to his hair, but it actually looks like musk today, like it was just thrown in a ponytail. And Telbron, you notice that
Arlen's like trying to hide it behind her books. She has like books.
Yeah,
in her arms,
and has
she's like,
but has a little bit of whiteness in her hair, almost like maybe she dyed it, but it's a new look. Yeah.
oh, hey, Telbrine, how are you? How did that go for you?
I think I did better. How about you? How'd you do?
At first I was like, no, and then it was okay. Better than my previous exams. I think I'm getting over my exam fright a bit. Maybe. It's still scary though. I was kind of glad you were there in the room, actually. It made me feel a little bit better having someone I knew there. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Did you do something to your hair?
Nope. That's always been there.
Maybe I'm really tired right now.
Yeah, we should. Do you want to like go grab coffee or something, or I don't know, alcohol, coffee and alcohol.
No. Coffee might work,
Aggressive
but
drinking, unaggressive drinking, gentle drinking. Coffee. You said coffee. Let's do that.
Coffee will work.
We can't go to the library though. They still don't. They won't serve me there.
Are they still mad?
Us all having just rewatched episode 1 and realizing how much mayhem was caused.
Yeah, we don't go there anymore.
Yeah, I can't tell you the
No
looks I get every
bibliocafe.
time I walk in there for a book.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So you guys can head over
everything's fine.
to the Fire Jolt. You guys will head on to get coffee. Kai, if you feel like you would have been walking that direction or what have you.
Yeah, let's do it.
None of you have seen Nell. So perhaps one or some of you are looking for Nell. Yeah, Telbron and Arlen, you guys walk into the coffee shop and you see Kai. Is Kai sitting at a table? Is he getting a coffee?
You know what? He's arguing with Mina.
Fantastic. What is he
Look,
arguing about?
Okay, I know that you said, look, like it's not a, dude, it's not a macchiato. Look how small it is. A macchiato has caramel. It's big. It's like I ordered a grande macchiato. I know what a Skyfire macchiato is. It's a macchiato.
This
How is
isn't
your
Skyfire. Skyfire does a custom kind of macchiato. Just because they call it a macchiato doesn't mean all of their sizes mean big. That doesn't make any sense. Everything is wrong named. They just pick random words because they sound interesting.
But
It's
that's
a
no.
large here. This okay.
Well, then why is it so
this
small? Then why is it so small?
Because that is a large macchiato. This is a regular one, and she holds up like a very tiny glass.
What is that? A macchiato for sprites?
Actually, yes.
Well, that's good. Everyone needs caffeine. Based. Okay, can
Yes.
I get? Okay, then can
Okay.
I get a? I don't know, a big fucking macchiato.
You want an upside down caramel latte.
No, I want a macchiato. I want a caramel macchiato.
Fine. I will make you a grande caramel macchiato.
It could. Well,
And
it was
she'll turn around.
It was a
Hi,
venti.
can I get the same thing that Kai is having? Oh, hi, Kai.
Hey, yeah, put that on my tab.
Thank you.
And she'll walk off and
I'm giving you a tip.
Wait, just the tip?
Oh well, you know, I'm a gentleman.
God damn it.
Okay,
We,
Tragic
so
laughter coming out of the darkness.
so if you're okay, so but seriously, Mina, if you're so like you're knowledgeable, right? Why the hell do they call it a macchiato if that's something completely different? Like why? I want to know what
Hi, I'm getting some strong signals that maybe she doesn't want to continue the conversation with you.
Yeah, she seems quite fed up.
I've been working on being more respectful of people's boundaries. So I'm trying to help you with that.
I mean, there's a
But-
boundary right here, and he's gonna tap the counter. See, there's plenty of boundary. Hey, but
Yeah, I think it's more of like a metaphysical boundary
Yeah.
than like a
yeah, okay, fine.
literal.
So, look, is Seldrin working today? Like, is he coming by, or did he call in?
She's gonna come over with 2 very large cups, put them down, one in front of Arlen that is a absolutely beautiful, has cute little like leaf art in it, very beautiful latte art. And the art on top of Kai's looks very much like a middle finger. Is actually impressive that like she did that in that time.
Man, you got the knuckles like just right. That's hard.
I know. And she puts a like black coffee down in front of Telbron.
Thank you, Mia. It's very nice of you. It looks delicious.
Yeah.
It is delicious.
Look, if you see Seldrin though, like, tell him I have a message for him, if you don't mind. Appreciate it, really. I'll leave a silver
Sure.
on the counter.
I'll get you change.
No, don't. I do really want to know about that macchiato thing later. So if you don't want to tell me, just tell me where to look it up, because like it's real damn confusing. And I'm not saying that like you're wrong, but there are a lot of Skyfires, and I want to know if you're right, why they're wrong. I kind of just want to understand this because it's really.
Look, they are a big conglomerate.
Yeah.
They decide. See, yes, that it. They decide. Very funny. You're very
What?
funny.
It's
and
how you're
so,
supposed
you
to
know,
drink
she's gonna walk-
coffee.
She's gonna walk away
What?
and loudly open the cash register and slam it closed. And walk over it and like lean on the counter to take an order for someone, but like actively like leaning like away from you.
She's trying to show me her good side.
She's talking very loudly to take the next order.
We're gonna get married. We're gonna get married. Out of character. We're gonna get married. We're gonna have babies and a sitcom.
Yep, you guys have
All
a
right.
spin-off.
Oh my god.
All right. So what are we doing? What are we talking about? Did you pass the fucking owlbear thing yet or not?
I don't know.
Think
Did we get
so?
our grades back?
I mean, they should be here anytime now. You took it this morning, right?
Correct.
As you are saying this, you see a little stone-looking kind of goblin gremlin looking thing fly in, land in front of you, and with a clawed toe set a envelope in front of Arlen, and then another one flies up and sets an envelope in front of Telbron and then flies away.
Nice. All right, let's do it. Drum roll. Start banging the coffee counter.
No, I'm too nervous. I
Telbron rip
can't
is
open it.
open. I'll go first. Telbron rips is open.
You passed your written exam, great, which I think is the one you failed last time. So you definitely improved on that. You just passed your multiple choice.
Telbron will take it.
Do you look relieved?
Yeah, he like kind of.
So you didn't
like.
You didn't fuck it up?
Not
Nice.
entirely.
Hey! All right, Arlen,
We'll take it.
open up.
I can't read it. You read it.
Okay.
So push
What-
it towards you.
All right, what we got?
She somehow got 102% on the multiple choice and 99% on the written.
Aw.
She missed it was a couple grammar mistakes.
You have a grandma mistake, and
I have a
You-
what?
oh, sorry, the ink's kind of blurry. Yeah, you had a couple grammar. But
Let me see. She'll grab it from your hand and look at it.
I think that's like a 201% total.
She's gonna look at it and be like, "Ah, terrible," and throw it on the ground.
How
Wait,
is it
what
you
did
got
you do?
higher than you could? Like the math does not work on that.
Not for the second
what
one.
did
I could have gotten 100. Why only 99? Ugh,
I mean, I only
I'm
got
a
like
disappointment.
I mean, I got a.
Wait, you exceeded 100 on one of the portions of the exact. What?
Yeah, that
How-
one's fine, I guess. But the other one, I don't know. I just need to do better. I understand that I can't do everything all the time, but I'm gonna get it right next time.
I think you might be being a little rough on yourself. Just a
It's
little.
okay. I like it rough, Tailbron.
Right behind you, Rosie walks by and kind of you hear a thump, 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 and you look behind and Rosie has like tangled herself in a chair because she's fallen over it and is like trapped underneath it. It's like, a little help maybe from someone. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Rosie, are you okay?
I'll pick Rosie up.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean. It's I got LARP practice and like turns and runs away.
I thought
Bye,
LARPers were supposed to be
Rosie.
kinky. Why did that freak her out so much?
Don't assume.
I mean, they're the ones that all have like dungeon masters and stuff. I thought that was like talking about Hellfire clubs and shit.
Fantastic. Yeah, you guys are gonna kind of chill out. You still haven't seen Nell. She hasn't been around.
You'll see Arlen, the grammar mistakes. She's like transcribing them on a piece of paper, like rewriting the sentence correctly.
Yeah, it's like pro tip for like semicolons. Top. Semicolons are totally based.
Is
What?
that-
They're
Is
You
that
can
all
use it-
you have to contribute about grammar?
well, you have like a you have comma splice. Like if you'd used a semicolon, that wouldn't have happened. I'm just saying. I see a lot of semicolons on my feed. Like I don't know what they're posting about, but they seem pretty happy about it.
Arlen's gonna
This
like
is Arlen look right now.
No, she doesn't look pissed. She looks like surprised and kind of. She's seeing Kai in a new light right now.
Okay.
Like what? I got like a 95 on that portion. It was pretty good. It wasn't a 99. Not a disappointment.
You got 95. You should study with me. Do you want to come study? Do you want to be study buddies?
Okay. Yeah, we got to learn about Odiux.
The next unit is Otiugs.
Is it Odiuk or is the sewer monsters? Oh,
You would know this, Arlen. You would know that you're going to be studying
Okay.
Poop monsters.
Otiugs.
Poop monster.
Otiugs.
I don't even know what those are.
So they are like big, kind of like rhino-shaped creatures with like weird mouths and tentacles.
Oh, okay.
And in my homebrew world, they are raised in the sewers and they eat poop because they canonically eat poop. So they're domesticated and used as sewer pets. Which does mean
Nice.
sometimes they
Tentacles.
do go up through sewers, like up through toilets. There are urban legends about that.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Not in like a not in
no,
a sex
just- no.
They're so pretty though.
like not in a sexy way or anything, guys. Like it's just like there's worries about it, you know?
They're not as cute as owlbears.
Oh, yeah, no. But like owlbears don't like perform an essential function for like cities.
Not yet.
Yet.
Fantastic. Are you guys gonna go study?
Sure.
You don't have to. You just said you were gonna study. You can study
Yeah.
here in the coffee shop.
Or we go out to the lawn and study. It's still nice out.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah? We actually get to go like outside?
I have been outside at least 2 or 3 times recently in the past couple months.
Yeah, let's go get you some semblance of a tan.
I don't think I do that.
You don't think you tan, or you don't
She's
think...
she's very red across the face.
Let's go
here.
out by like the reflecting pool and hang out there, okay? There's a good place to study out there. Come here, I'll show you.
Okay. Okay.
They're walking away, leaving Telbron behind.
You coming,
Can we talk
Whiny?
about semicolons?
I'm not studying right now. I need a break from that mess. You two go ahead. I might go check on Nell in a bit.
Whoop-ha. Thought we were done studying owlbears. Come on.
Bear owls.
Bear
Now
owls.
studying bear
Yeah,
owls.
study your bear owl. Oh, it's awful. I don't know where that thought came from, but it was awful.
Thinking about bear owls, are we, Kai?
Shut up.
Who was
Shut
that?
up.
I don't know. Voice of
Who
God.
was that? Shut up, whoever that was. Which one? The god of perverts. Pervio.
Yes, correct. Yep. That's me.
Krista, Pervio.
Do I need to add you to the wiki now?
Oh God, no,
Pervio?
please
No,
don't.
not yet, not yet. Soon.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yo,
We'll
yeah.
get there.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, someday.
Fantastic. So you guys will head out. You guys can go study. Telbron,
Can I-
near Oh yes. No, go ahead.
We can come back in a minute. There's a thing that I wanted to do.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we'll pop back to you. I know we're gonna do a quick little thing with Telbron. Telbron, you in the back of the Fire Jolt. There's a little kind of seating area, and you see a very large, very well adorned Loxodon. Who is wearing first year attire, but is also like has adorned it with like military medals and is very like upstanding and has like large piercings all the way up its elephant ears and big gold rings along its tusks, and is quite drawn to the eye. And they are sitting there playing dragon chess against themselves.
Everyone's gonna take his coffee and walk over to the table.
Okay. They will look at you and say, "Oh, hello. Oh, you are one of the blokes that was fighting those big frogs the other a couple months back, correct?"
Oh, you heard about that?
"Oh, I saw the whole thing. You were positively wonderful."
You sure you were talking about me? I'm pretty sure I was on the ground most of that fight.
"Well, yes, but before that,
Oh well, thank
I mean, the fact that you stood up to them. There were a ton of people that had nothing to do. I didn't even get a chance. I was about to stand up. Had to protect my pieces. They're heirlooms, you see. But you dispatched with it. You and your friends dispatched with it perfectly. Well, I didn't even have to step in. You did a very good job. Very good job. I'm Rampart.
Telbron, Stevedore.
Lovely to meet you. My real name is Baboom, but it's very hard for non-Loxodon to say it.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch that the first time.
Yeah, Baboom. I've decided
Nope.
that that's his name. That's their name because it's spelt Bedhum and says they go by Rampart because their name is too hard to say. So I've decided that DH in Loxodon is.
I don't see a problem with this.
Nope.
So yes, they will hold out a very large hand to you.
Yeah, he'll shake it.
Yes, well, lovely to meet you. Do you play Dragon Chess?
It's been about 12 years. I haven't played since I've last saw my brother, actually.
Oh, well, please, I'll go easy on you. I'm always looking for no one ever wants to play with me. Everyone says it's a too intellectual and that I'm living in the past playing it. But I don't know. I think it's a terribly interesting game.
No, I enjoyed it when I was younger. You know what? I could use a distraction. I'll play it.
Fantastic. They'll reset the board. And they will set everything up for you. Flip a coin for white or black.
Sure.
Fantastic. They'll pull out a silver and say, call it in the air, and if you're right, you choose.
Sounds good.
And they will flip odds or evens.
Evens.
All right. So you call heads, grabs heads, slips it down. Oh, looks like tails, my friend. One moment. I will go with black. And they spin the table around so that the white's on your side and black's on theirs. And they'll say, all right, you'll go. I don't know who goes first in chess. Is it white or black?
White.
Perfect.
Think about the colonialism of it, and it plays out accordingly.
This is fair.
Oh, yeah. So, so let's make a roll to see how you guys do. Go
What do
ahead
you-
and roll. And it's going to be intelligence. But I will accept if there's any skill in particular you would like to throw at it.
Deception.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Use deception intelligence for me.
Okay, at least will give me a little bit of extra boost.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right.
Doesn't matter.
What'd you roll?
I botched.
So did I.
Are you shitting me? Do you just like knock it just falls on the floor?
Let's go with that. So they'll sit down and start. They'll sit and wait for you to make your first move. You make your first move, and they will respond with, "Oh yes, the whatever opening," and recite to you some weird anecdote about the history of the opening of that move, whether you intended to do that move or not. Some strategy that they're saying is what you've started, and then yes, did you learn from your brother? You said you played with your brother. And
Yeah, he
stare at
taught
the
me
board.
while we were growing up.
Mm.
He was actually
He-
quite
oh,
good
he-
at it.
Hmm. Did he play in any tournaments or anything?
No, my father wouldn't allow us to go into any tournaments. We're always too busy with family affairs. So
Hmm.
we usually played one another.
Yeah. Why did you stop playing?
Well, brother went to Strixhaven, but kind of just went off and did his own thing afterwards. Life got busy. Then my life got
Doesn't it
busy, and I
always?
really didn't have anyone to. No one at home's really that interested in playing.
Well, it's good we found one another then, hasn't it?
What about you?
They
When did you
they
start
will make a
playing?
move and start blathering about some history. Oh well, you see, my grandfather was a champion player. Actually, this is his opening move, and he'll move a piece that is a move apparently. Um, and yes, he was very famous for this one. Won many a tournaments with this opener. Um, but yes, he taught me when I was young. Yeah, we spent many a good nights together playing this game. But now I'm at Strixhaven, so when I go home, we play. But until that point, I have no one to play with out here. Um, Everyone else seems terribly more interested in sports, which seems very strange for an academically inclined university. We have a lot of sports teams.
I actually play a little bit myself, but I do much prefer Dragon Chess over sports myself.
Yes. Have you taken part in any clubs?
Just the Silk Ball, which only one that really interests me. Is there even a Dragon Chess Club here?
There is. I've joined it.
Are you the only
There's
member?
also-
You say you have no one to play with.
Well, everyone else that is involved in it is they're all in. Most of them are in 4th year, and so they're working on their masters and things like this. So we get together. There's supposed to be weekly meetings, but I am usually the only one that's there. It's only the very high end ones want to play with each other. I'm, I suppose, not good enough for them to play with. While I have beaten a couple of them early in the year, but I think they were just intimidated by a first year being better than them. So I do spend some time there, but I was underwhelmed. So I spend most of my time with the Dragon's Guard Historical Society.
What do you do there?
Study the history of the school, discuss the founder dragons, very interesting stuff. And we'll go off on some. Krista doesn't know the history of Strixhaven terribly well, but we'll distract himself so much that he kind of just stops playing, and then you kind of stop playing because
Then
you're
you
just kind of
kiss.
talking, and then you kiss. No, I mean, unless you want to, don't let me stop you. But
Yeah, Krista. Player agency is important.
it's very important, and I believe in you. Yes. But yeah, so you guys are just gonna kind of sit and chit chat. Was there anything you wanted to? They will be very open and very welcoming. They're they might even get a bit of they laugh very open and easily. Perhaps, for someone like you, perhaps a bit too much. Perhaps they laugh a little too heartily and a little too often. But they are definitely very warm and kind about it, and will order you a second coffee so that you can continue talking. But yeah, was there anything you wanted to talk to Rampart about? Or is
think
just
what
the
Rampart
happy
noticed-
conversation good?
I think Rampart notices how bad Telron's playing, like he's intentionally leaving himself open and not really realizing it.
Gotcha. Okay, so he's kind of stopped because he's sort of seeing that you're not really in, like, you're kind of sacrificing yourself a little.
Yeah, it's exactly that.
Gotcha. So he kind of they stop and they look at the board, and after kind of a bit of a lull in conversation, they've had a good laugh at something, and you didn't particularly laugh back at it, and are sort of staring at the board. They'll sort of lean in and go, "Is the strategy is to have the most pieces at the end, right?"
Wait, what? I mean, that's what I'm. Oh.
Yes, you've left that open, and that open when you had multiple opportunities to take that, and my queen.
Why did I miss that?
Certainly, I know we've only just met, but I have very good ears, and despite being full of like big golden studs, they kind of flap a little bit.
You can say I'm a bit troubled right now.
Hmm. Anything in particular?
I'm finding myself in a place. How can I put this in chess terms? He's gonna clear all the pieces out and just leave the king on his side.
Okay.
I find myself in a situation where my rival intends to have me isolated and has, for the most part, succeeded.
It's a good game
Seem-
strategy.
It is nearly flawless, especially when I'm not willing to sacrifice anyone besides me.
Mm-hmm. So they have less isolated you as put you in a position where you have isolated yourself.
Well, yeah. It's like the game was rigged from the beginning, and how do you win a rigged game?
Well, if someone else has already cheated, then you do the same. If someone wants to play a dirty game, you play it back. If there's one thing you've learned in history, you can't. If your enemy is playing by different rules of engagement, then you need to do the same. No man is an army unto himself.
But what if I don't want to see anyone get hurt because of me? And that's why I keep myself isolated.
That is the quickest way to be defeated. And perhaps that is a way to live one's life, but it will not be a fulfilling one.
Your words have never been spoken.
They say elephants never forget, and it's because we're very smart and very wise. He's quiet for a second, then just guffaws. Like they guffaw very, very loudly. Well, may I impart some advice?
Please.
If there are people that want to put them, and they'll start grabbing pieces and placing them on the board, sort of next to you in some kind of arrangement, and then putting all the black pieces back to their side of the board, and kind of all the black pieces are on there and like 5 white pieces, and there is, I don't know what the pieces are in dragon chess. I'm going to assume they're kind of like chess, but
They've
they're
gotta be, yeah.
they gotta be. They put a king that I presume you had the king standing alone. So they are going to grab a queen and a rook and a knight and a
dragon.
pawn. Or bishop. That's the other one. A bishop. I was trying to remember the other one. I'm like, what's the other big
They're
one?
called
And a dragon.
clerics.
Oh, sorry. Yes, and a cleric. A
Okay.
paladin, a cleric, and a rook, because they're castles. I don't know. And we'll put all of these in here, and then we'll put a whole bunch of black pieces on the board, so that it looks like they're going to. It looks like any single one of these pieces could take out every other one of them. And they will say, so alone, any one of these pieces will be taken down. And that is the risk that each of these individual pieces will take. But, and they will show you that any of the black pieces, the numerous of them, if any one of them tries to take out an individual piece, all the other pieces will take out that one. So yes, there's always a risk. But when you have other pieces at your back, you will feel a little safer and will be a little safer. And there's always risk, and people are always going to get hurt. But that's part of friendships and relationships. You risk yourself for the people you care about. And there may be harm, but there's no harm in that. And that is what we do for the people we love. And they kind of shrug and lean back, looking very proud of themselves.
That actually makes a lot of sense. You know, kind of just pick up the queen piece and kind of tap it on the board. I got something I need to go fix. Play again
Sounds
later?
wonderful. Anytime. They'll hold out a big hand
Thanks.
to you again.
You'll shake it.
And they'll go back to fixing their board.
And Toberman's going to go off to try to find Nell.
Fantastic. You go off on the hunt for Nell. Bryn, you wanted to do something with Arlen.
Yeah, okay. Can we... Do you want to know my plan first, or do you want to just do the scene?
Is it something you want to happen? Is it happening like as you and Kai go out, or that day? Okay,
Yeah,
I
we
was gonna
can.
say, if it's
Kai and I
months
can do
ahead,
it.
Okay, then that's
No.
perfect time. We lost Traz. So yeah, go ahead.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm
There you
here.
go. Okay.
Okay. So we are presumably sitting by the reflection pool.
Yes.
Okay, Kai. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I've been doing some research, and I think I finally figured it out. And she's gonna stare deeply into his eyes, and then pull out a book, and be like, "I think I'm gonna. I've been really wanting a familiar for a long time, and I think I would like to try and conjure one."
Yeah. Bet. Which one? What do you want?
Oh, you'll see.
Yeah. I will.
She says ominously. So I would like to try and cast Find Familiar and have an ooze that is a non-Newtonian fluid.
I love it. Okay, yes, absolutely. You can have a non-Newtonian fluid.
I guess I can probably cast it as a ritual. Hey, I don't know. I have it in my
Yep, you
spells,
can.
but I realize I don't need it.
Yep.
Let's
10
cast it as a
10
ritual because that's cooler.
Well, absolutely. There's lots of like little spaces that like other people are practicing spell work and stuff too. So doing so isn't uncommon.
Yes. No, it's perfect. I'll get Kai to help and be like handing him ingredients to like lay out the, I don't know, ritual. No. Over there.
What?
It goes.
No, that's...
You gotta rub the sand with the dirt laterally, not counterlaterally.
Counterlaterally is laterally.
It would. No, like not if you. Well, okay.
Okay,
And she'll start casting the spell.
So peripherally?
No, the other counter peripherally.
You're okay. Whatever rhythm works.
And she will summon it out of the ground. Rise, Uzak. His name is Isaac, but he's an ooze, so it's Uzak.
Oh, so he's not like music.
No, Uzak. Christy, you're muted.
I know. I started typing, but I needed to finish my message. This is amazing. Perfect music. Yeah, so you guys are going to lay all this out and you get everything going, and through teamwork and kind of pointing out maybe even everything that Kai does, like all of the little details and stuff, the runes and stuff, he adds like a little artistic flair.
Damn straight.
And everything is like very beautiful. Like all the stuff that you do, Arlen, is all very like perfection, like it's very perfect, but everything that Kai does is just has that little bit of like zhuzh to it.
It's my joie de vivre.
Exactly. And so you sit down in the center of this sort of circle that you've created with all of these different runes and things, and you sit and you light the things and whatever other spell components you have to do, and the ground underneath you within the circle begins to kind of bubble underneath you. Like, you know, when you have that like grass that has like water under that's stuck underneath it, and so it just starts to like burble. It just starts kind of burbling and kind of getting a little bit like almost like you're on like a waterbed.
Ugh.
And then it all kind of rushes up to the sides, rushes up and kind of underneath you and sort of pops you into the air for a second. And when you land, you sort of land kind of legs akimbo and sort of fall with your legs kind of out to the side and with your hands in the middle. And right in the center, right in front of you, is a little blob. And
Hello.
It's a clear little ooze, and you can almost, you know, it's almost hard to see because you can like see through it. And it's just a blob. But then when you say hello, it kind of goes, it wiggles back and forth and kind of, yeah, it goes.
Do I have ooze noises? I'm gonna find out.
Oh, hang on, it's gotta go.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is. And sort of bubbles up into almost like, you know, when you make like little like hand puppet ghosts. And so it's got kind of, it's just like a mitten shape, but with like two thumbs. That's kind of the shape that it comes up as. And bits like drip off of it and then recombine with it, and then sort of drip off of it and recombine with it, but it always kind of holds this shape, and it's just kind of burbling, and it seems to look up at you despite the fact that it doesn't have eyes. It sort of like tilts its head back and it goes and kind of like glitter kind of comes up from inside of it, and it glitters and sparkles and like kind of does a little dance at you.
You're more beautiful than I even imagined. She's gonna pick him up in her hands and be like, and look over at Kai and be like, we made this together. And then go very red, just like completely, entirely red.
All the way out to the ears.
That's quite a load.
You know, in like a collaborative science way.
Yeah. No, it's what did you call it? Ubert?
Uzak. It's
Uzak.
like Isaac, but he's an ooze.
Oh, yeah, that's
So
fair.
fun. Do you like it?
I like the glitter. That's cute.
Yeah. I'm gonna rub him against my face as well as that works.
Wait, what kind of ooze is that? Is that gonna dissolve your skin? Be careful.
It's little hands like kind of come up and just sort of like hold your face like right here, and it's just kind of.
No, not the glasses, Uzak. Careful.
It leans. He leans back and kind of wipes a hand, and all of the ooze that was kind of stuck on your glasses kind of reabsorbs into his hand.
Oh, you're delightful. You can sit right here, and she'll like stick him in her shirt pocket.
He sort of.
Why an ooze?
He's actually a non-Newtonian fluid. So when you poke him, it gets hard, and then but normally
Yeah.
he's like, Hey, no, that's inappropriate, Kai.
I mean, you're the one that's okay. Yeah, okay. I just thought you would have wanted like an owl bear or something.
Well, I can have future plans also.
Summon all the familiars.
Wait, how many familiars can somebody have?
You can have a mount separate from having a familiar, I'm pretty sure.
Man. Definitely have a separate mount to familiar. Yes. And just pets, just for funsies.
That's true.
You know the secret about the cupcakes and the muffins now, so many owl bears in your future.
This is
A muffin, as Arlen says, I can have plans in the future. A muffin falls out of her bag. That's unrelated.
is that poppy seed?
Yeah, are you hungry?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it.
Give him the muffin.
It just fell on the grass. Like it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll cast.
No, it's okay, Kai. You can eat my muffin. Anyway, do you want to like go do something?
Like,
I heard someone mention you had a monkey.
oh, yeah. Come here,
I
I'll
would
show you.
love to meet them.
Yeah, he's a bit unusual, but he's pretty cool.
We can introduce him to Uzak.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll, just, thanks for the muffin.
Anytime.
Poor Kai is so confused. Are you guys
What's
gonna
Arlen's
go
butt
back to
like?
Kai
He's gonna check
showing
out
his
Arlen's
monkey?
butt as they're walking, just kind of cash.
I believe we discussed that Arlen has a nice butt and
All
a nice
right.
rack, but just hides it normally. You have
Oh, that's
seen
fair.
her boobs. Well, in her
Oh,
bra. But...
I've seen, well,
Mhm.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Librarian chicks. Librarian chicks. Okay,
and
he's
she's
gonna.
looking particularly rosy. And she does have that nice new white streak in her hair.
So did you change your look up? Like your hair's looking different.
Yeah, I mean, no, not intentionally recently.
No? That's vague.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I was kind of going through some stuff.
Oh, it sucks. You okay?
I'm pretty good.
Okay.
She'll like lean her head on Kai's arm.
Oh. Well, give
It's,
the half hug back rub. Like, you can talk to your friends, you know that, right? Like, I don't know if you had a lot of friends growing up or not, because you were homeschooled, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, homeschooled kids are fucking weird, and that's okay, but, like, you got more friends than just, like, your parents, you know that, right?
So how about that monkey?
Yeah, okay, cool. Let's go, come, I think you'll like him. I think you'll like him. And I will go show her my monkey. He's a
Fade to black.
Fade to black.
like a
No, you guys will get to Kai's. Yeah, fade to black, and then it's a star fade. Ooh, nice dissolve.
I can
Oh no. You guys will get to Kai's dorm, and yeah, the you don't see the monkey at first.
Hey, monkey. Monkey? He's around here. Hold on, he's around here somewhere. Okay. I have an idea. Hold on. I'm gonna go grab a pen out of a drawer.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll a d4 real quick for something dumb. if you don't
Please
mind.
do, yeah.
Okay, it is your choice whether or not it is the drawer with the drawing in it.
Is my choice
It's your choice.
or Bryn's choice? Yes. I
Okay,
think
cool.
it is. I think it's.
So he's
gotta
gonna
be.
leave that drawer open. He's gonna grab a marker or a vial of ink, and he's gonna draw a banana on the wall.
Amazing. Can you make me a performance check? And Bryn, can you make me a perception check, please?
I am percepting.
That is a
Not perceiving, percepting.
Perceptor.
Crit failed.
You got a nat one again?
Do you have physical dice? Can you roll a physical die for me?
You want me to roll another one?
I want you to roll a
Oh my
physical
god,
die.
hold on. I have a
We're gonna call
a
the internet one cocked and just roll a
no, because
No.
We can't.
I'm the DM. I'll do as I please.
I don't like what you rolled. Do it again. Why are you so bad at percepting, Arlen? Just do it.
Yes.
that's pretty good though. You gotta admit,
roll-
that's pretty
That
good.
is very good. That is very good.
Oh, yeah.
Roll again, Arlen. I just for purpose. I just want to see what you roll.
I'm curious
Okay.
too. Here comes a real life nat
Yes,
one.
roll a physical die.
8 plus 4. 12.
Okay, that's pretty
Wonderful.
good.
Pretty bad.
So you are watching Kai draw, and you look down and you see there, like, he's a really good artist. Like, wow, that's like a really
That's like a
realistic banana.
13 for bananas, which is like a 20 for normal things.
Exactly.
Hardest to
It's
draw a banana,
very
let's
like
find
there's
out.
good shading and just with just ink, like it's really impressive. And then you look down at the drawer that he's left open, and there is a drawing in there. One is clearly Kai, and a smaller girl that looks like they have big ears and
Yeah.
is wearing a uniform.
True banana.
Wow, that
I was like, what are you showing us?
It's a
know,
banana.
but it's
Drew a super
banana.
quick.
Kind of didn't
or
look like
it's,
a banana far away.
or it's a
but,
Reaper and it's Mass Effect. It's coming to get you.
Oh yeah,
I was gonna
that's
say,
a good
you were
drawing for Reaper.
If this
It's a
was
kid-
the
it's a banana reaper.
you were kind of hiding this part, and so with your hand, all I saw was this. I was like, you can't. I know this isn't Twitch. I don't know YouTube's terms of service, but anyway, it's beautiful, Kelly. You did a very good doodle. That's how you get away with it. It's actually a palm tree with Christmas lights. It's not at all a dick.
That's true.
So you look, and that kind of like, it definitely looks like Kai. It kind of looks like you. And they're like embracing and like kind of face to face. And that's just a drawing that he has in his drawer.
She'll like look at it and then look up at Kai and be like, "Do you have a drawing of us in your drawer?"
What? And then immediately turn, kick drawer shut. Boom! Just like full like
Oh.
karate kick to the drawer.
Can you roll to see if you cave in the dresser?
Yes, I can.
Please make a strength check, and if you roll above 15.
I only rolled a 3.
Oh, there you go. Gentle.
Good job. You don't break the drawer.
What? No. What? What? Say what?
Arlen's gonna try and open the drawer.
What? My...
Contested strength check.
Okay, sure.
Please do.
Oh my god! I had a nat 20 and it bounced to a 2.
Ooh, crit fail.
Are-
Arlen, you try to pull. So Kai like steps in front and is like kind of leaning against the drawer.
No,
and
he's got
you
his
grab-
foot on the. He's got his foot
Oh,
on it. He's just like
Okay,
it was just.
just Sparta
Bam!
kick.
Yeah.
There's the
just-
calves.
There you go. There you go. Patreon gave you what you're
yeah.
really here for. Me and joggers.
So yeah, you punt the door and are holding the drawer closed. Arlen, you grab like the door, like the drawer handle, and pull, and it pops off, and you go tumbling backwards and like fall right into Kai's bed, all like askew, and are like, you are now tossed across his bed.
So it's not a drawing of us?
I are you okay?
I'm clumsier than usual today, which is saying something.
Yeah. No, I mean here. Okay. I think you broke my drawer. Here.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I can fix it. He'll go over to his bookshelf, grab one of his notebooks, and be like, "Well, I mean, like, okay, that's not a that. I've got this, and I'll show Arlen. Kai will show Arlen, some drawings from class because he actually has been drawing her in profile since episode 2 or 3.
Yes, he has been.
Because she's a very pretty person with a very striking profile, and he's been working on his art. Actually, damn, he's been working on that since like episode 2. I didn't even remember that.
Go ahead and I guess roll a performance check with advantage because you've been doing this for a while.
I rolled 2 16s, so that is
Fantastic.
a 22.
These are beautiful sketches.
So, like, I did.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm still trying to
These
get
are
your ears just right. Ears are really hard, and yours are like really, really long and elegant. So I'm trying to do them justice, but the way they cast shadow is really, it's hard to get perfect, like they are in real
She'll,
life.
like,
You know.
she's like looking at the drawings, and she'll like scooch closer to Kai, and she's like, these are amazing. No one has ever, like, I don't know, done something like that. And she'll like look up into his eyes.
Maybe you just haven't noticed. I mean, like, I'm sure a lot of people look at you and see like how just flawless all of this is.
She's gonna like lean in really close to his face.
And then we're gonna
I'm gonna cut away for a second.
all right.
I need Traz to come back. I need to run a scene.
Traz just vanished. Traz just vanished.
No,
It was like,
Did I vanish? I don't think I
there
vanished.
you are.
you vanished for a second. You popped out.
Telbron has gone to look for Nell. You are
God,
going
Kai never shuts his door.
Kai never shuts his door. You have gone to look for Nell, and you have reached Nell's room, and you give a little knockaroony. And there's no response.
No? Are you there? Knocks again.
You don't hear anything.
Okay, I'm coming in.
Okay.
He's gonna go in.
You open the door, and the room is empty.
Anything look out of place?
No. Bed is regular, kind of tussled. Nothing seems like school books are still there. Not like a bunch of stuff packed. Nothing looks knocked over.
You go back to her parents? I'm gonna snoop around a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Make me an investigation check.
I rolled a 6.
Fantastic. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything here.
He's gonna go look for Mac where she normally does all her other school activities to see if maybe she's lingering around there.
Sure, yeah, go ahead and do that. This I'm also going to say this is kind of like a part of like this is the same time that you guys would have been doing your ritual. So yeah, you can go find Mac. They're over in the Arcanobiology labs is usually where they are. And you will find Mac working on a project.
Excuse me, Mac?
Oh,
Oh,
hello,
sorry.
Telbron. Hi, how are you today?
A little on edge. I think you can relate.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. And he like turns and is
I'm
like
looking.
looking at his stuff.
I'm looking for Nell. Have you seen her?
No, what? Why would I have seen? Why would I have seen Nell? I don't even know what you're talking. Well, no, of course I haven't. No, why? Have you seen Nell?
No, that's why I'm asking.
Hmm. Well, is there a problem? Is she missing? What's happening?
And I haven't seen her since last night.
Oh, oh goodness. No, I haven't seen her. What happened last night? Did something happen? Did something? And this you forget, but he's an orc. Like he is a full-blooded, full-sized orc who doesn't seem it very often because he's very meek, but he pulls himself up to his full height and like looks down at you and says, "Why? Did something happen last night?"
Let's just say rough test night for me.
Did something happen to her?
Not that I'm aware of. Was she supposed to be here today at all? Do you know?
Um, no, we haven't. I haven't seen her in weeks.
I see. Well, if you see her, let her know I'm looking for her.
Of course, yes. Yes. And he kind of just sort of turns his back to you and goes back to working on whatever he's working on.
Talron's gonna rush back to his room now. Look for his stone. Don't think he
For
had
sure.
it on him.
You're like your sending stone?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. You grab your sending stone. And as you walk by, you are walking past an open door to Kai's room, as it always is, and you see Kai and Arlen like real close to each other.
I'm closes the door for them.
So
Look,
Wow. Are we about to kiss?
do you want to?
Do you want to?
Do you have somewhere to put your ooze?
She'll
Ooze it
pick
kinda-
up the ooze and go and put him in the drawer with the picture.
and turns.
You know
into
what?
just a
At this
little,
point,
perfect
Kai,
rocket.
Kai's just gonna lean back on his elbows on the bed and go, "Okay."
All I will ask is, does Arlen?
She'll get on top of him.
And we will fade to black.
Fade to
And you
black.
guys can decide what happens later. We will cut back to Telbron going to his room to look for his stone.
Nice, Bren.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that what we're
Boom. Just bump through the monitor. Well, I can't fist you from here, so
Hi-yo. Traz, I think you're
try as I
muted
might.
again.
Yes, I am.
Hi, Traz. Yes, you go back
Hi.
to your room and grab your sending stone.
Yes, and I'm gonna message Nell going, "Where are you?"
You see it goes through and you sit and wait for a while, but it doesn't show as red.
He's starting to freak out a little bit now.
Okay. As Telbron begins pacing his room back and forth, sending, I presume, sending additional messages.
A few more just to see if there's a response.
Okay. Yep. They continue to pop up with received but not read. And we will zoom out the window past a little bit of movement in Kai's room and past into Nell's room, where we see the camera zoom down, and discarded in a trash can is a scrap of paper with a mostly intact wax seal with the Stevedore family crest on it. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Nice. Nice. That was fun. That was good. Bryn, you
Thank
got
you
me
guys so much.
blushing.
So quickly.
I know! Oh my god!
But there's just so much that's
Scandal.
happening off screen. We can't.
Wonderful. Thank you guys so much for taking what could have been a not much episode and making it a very delightful, good episode. Welcome, Uzak. I love that so much. It's so precious. And it's also allowing for me to go.
Yeah, can you make the noise more? I like the noise. So cute. Oh my god. And
I hope to make
posted.
adorable noises for everybody.
Hey, Bren.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
wanna make a performance check?
Oh no!
Opposed performance checks.
Yeah.
Joint.
Don't
Alright.
botch.
Join
I just
performance check. Now
So-
one.
Are you kidding?
Oh my god!
She's never done anything before. All she's done is make out with a drunk cheerleader.
So if this is
Yeah, that's about right.
performance,
Yes.
if this is performance, that is a 25 for Kai.
Damn.
Oh, that's so cute. He's
It's
like
so
helping her
cute.
figure it out. Oh my god.
Bryn,
I can
what's Arlen's
show you
performance?
the world.
It's +1, so it's a 2.
Two. Wonderful. Beautiful.
It takes
I
two,
was kinda-
baby.
I was kind of hoping it was negatives, but I was like, no, she's got good charisma.
Yeah, she's got charisma.
Oh my god.
0
I
strength.
gotta get you better dice. Good lord. Put them out under the
God.
moon.
Was that
No, I
was
love
your
this.
real
This is
dice or
so
was that
fun.
digital?
No, this is all D&D Beyond. I've rolled
Oh man.
4. If
Just go
someone
to
was
the
counting
dollar
the same
store. Go to the
At
dollar
Oh, I
store.
have-
Four.
dice, I just
They
like
have
clicking
dice.
buttons.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I'm gonna get you a real fun dice tower that makes like cool chime noises, so it entices you to roll real dice.
Okay.
Well, thank you everybody so much for playing. You've been wonderful. Thank you everybody for being in the audience for this. Thank you for being patrons. It's wonderful. It means the world to us. It allows us to do all of this ridiculous stuff,
Yes.
which is super duper great, and
Mm.
all the finger hearts forever. Thank you, Traz, for fighting through terrible internet to
This
be
has
here
been
with us.
Ridiculous.
Thank you, Robin, for being in the chat and still engaging and keeping the chaos alive. You're wonderful. Way probably can't hear this, but Way, we love you, and
Hope everything's going
you
well,
are-
dude.
Thank you, and thank you for
Yeah.
just being Seldrin, just in general, because Seldrin is just my heart, and I don't know what adventure I've sent you off on, but we'll figure it out together next week. Thank you,
Good job.
Brandon,
yeah.
as always, for being here and being wonderful. Thank you, Kelly, for providing this wonderful stream and being amazing as Kai, as always. Thank you, Tara. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And thank you, if you're watching this later on YouTube, thank you for being here as well. Hopefully we're all in the chat to thank you as well. But we're almost done this. We're almost wrapped. We're going to be wrapped before the end of the year for year 1. So we'll see how much more shenanigans we can get into. But
Mhm.
scheduling, Kelly?
There are some schedule changes in order to accommodate that, because otherwise it falls on like the Christmas holiday weekend, which is usually pretty busy for everybody. So we are running next week as well. We're going to be back on Monday, December 5th, and then we'll be back on Monday, December 19th, which means that is cutting into our rebroadcast schedule, which will now be rebroadcast on Sundays. So if you want to go watch the rebroadcast, they'll be going there. Be sure when they hit YouTube on the following day, on the Monday that we do these games, show up, leave lots of comments, help the algorithm, feed it, bathe it. It's a stinky beast.
I'm genuinely impressed the fact. So normally when we run modules here on Dorktales,
Yeah.
we run them immediately, right? So we run
Mhm.
them as soon as they launch. So obviously we get a ton of people. Like I know a lot of the patrons here are people that have come to watch things like Witchlight or Netherdeep, specifically because we do them so early. The fact that Strixhaven, I'm pretty sure, was out for a year before we even started on
Yeah.
Patreon.
It's like
And then
two
it's
and a half
another-
years old, at least.
And we already we have 1,000 views on episode 1 on the general
Yeah.
broadcast of
And a
it.
98% approval rate, which, given that this is a pretty silly module and people were complaining about it before we even started running it,
Yeah,
that's impressive.
Mhm.
it's very awesome. So thank you, players, for bringing that energy, because that's what everybody loves. No one would keep watching it if you guys weren't amazing. So thank you. And thank you to everybody out there watching, because you are making it really awesome to run this. And it makes it, I mean, we're going to play games regardless. But the extra little bit of effort that we have to put in to make it streaming, the lot of extra effort that Kelly does to make this streaming, really makes it worth it when we know that you guys love it. So, thank you all so very,
Big
very
love.
much. And big love. And
Big love.
if you're watching this in February, happy early or belated Valentine's. I don't know. Happy spring break for any of you
Question mark?
college kids.
Spring break,
Uh,
spring break.
Spring break. Spring
I mean, we'll
break.
be pretty much in like, oh god, can we start off year 2 with spring break
Oh
or
my
summer
God, I
break?
think we'll have to. Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to find out what everyone's up to over the summer.
I need to get Michael to help me redesign the logo, because I want it to be Strixhaven Curriculum of Chaos sophomore year beneath it.
Oh my God. Yes. 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 Okay. Beautiful. Yes. Our freshman year is almost done, and I'm already nostalgic for it. So thank you guys so much for being here. Excited to watch the rebroadcasts with you. And we will see you next week, unless there's any last announcements, Kelly.
Mostly just that quick reminder that we're only 3 patrons away from having that other Mage the Ascension Chronicle happen. So if you know anybody who wants to join or has been wishy-washy about it, please do. If you're watching this later on YouTube or Twitch and you're like, wow, this content's really good, to get this like advanced content must be really cool. By then, within 3 months, I'm hoping to be at 125 to 150 patrons, which means that there's going to be even more content coming. We've got potential like new World of Darkness content, more indie games like Blades in the Dark, or not Blades in the Dark. Well, yeah, Blades in the Dark, but Blade Runner. And other games like that are coming to the channel. The Terminator role-playing game is coming to the Patreon. There's going to be a lot of great stuff coming in the future that you can get your hands on. And if we hit 125, Robin's going to run Radiant Citadel, including, which is why that during game I quickly whipped up a t-shirt that is up on our merch store right now called Panic at the Citadel, just to encourage her to study up.
Amazing.
So, it'll be a lot of fun. So stick with us, please. Please don't leave. We love you. Don't leave me, baby.
Yes,
I
we do.
promise I'll change. I'll do more.
We
Please
already
don't
No,
make me
don't
do-
overload Kelly's schedule. Don't overload your
Yes.
schedule.
do it. I'll wear more makeup.
Sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
You do look very stunning.
Thank
I mean, you
I'm-
usually do, but it's
Well,
like extra.
I'm wearing less than normal, actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think it's the
well.
beard. I think it's the beard coloring that really.
Yeah, I didn't do as much of that
the
this time
under
either.
eye and the beard.
It's just foundation.
It's perfect.
It's amazing.
That's all you really need. It's wonders what makeup can do for you, darling.
It's true.
Um,
That's it.
Fantastic. Okay, well, with that, thank you all so much for joining us. If you're watching this live, be safe if you're in an area that's starting to snow. I know we're expecting snow here pretty soon, so be safe. And just in general, we're still in the midst of a pandemic, so be safe and thoughtful out there. Check in with people that you haven't talked to in a while. Be kind, be loving, be
Don't do anything Arlen wouldn't do. and probably
Which
some
is
things
roll
Arlen
above a
would
1?
do.
Some things that, yeah, some things she would do as well, maybe don't do.
If you're gonna do it, roll better.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't so many
Use
ones,
protection.
so many.
Use better dice.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much, and thank you everybody, and just continued thank yous, and I thank you all the time, and we will see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
We love you big much. This was a short episode, but we love you.
So many.
But I was just gonna tell you guys, I love you. Oh, see you all tomorrow for Call of the Netherdeep. Shards of Nirn is on Wednesday. I'm gonna cut this from the actual episode. And Patreon. I'll put a post out, but the extra Patreon game is gonna be delayed a couple days. We're doing the last episode of They Came From Beyond the Grave on Thursday, which is technically December 1st. So to get that edited, it'll be like a couple days late, but I'm doing more December stuff just for you, so it'll even out. I apologize. Extra Life killed me. By the way, Extra Life is coming out soon too. Anyway, we'll see you later. Bye.